That's my modifier.
You don't know his life. You don't know
I
who
know
he
his
is.
You're not God.
Meatball.tumblr.com.
I'm not dying anymore, though.
Thank God.
Hopefully
God,
Hayden's
it's
internet
definitely the
doesn't go to
preferable state.
cancel tonight.
Yeah, let's hope. Well, I tried
No,
streaming.
don't rely on any of my rolls. I have a -4 to every single roll.
He does.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, because I died, and they
Is he-
wouldn't just let me die.
Oh yeah, I remember.
People decided I needed to live, so...
Oh no, I get to live more.
Go ahead, do it. That's like a god.
You just-
Like,
Release.
I would rather re-roll a character than live with -4s.
Is that your cat?
Is that permanent?
Yeah, she's literally
Permanent?
decided to live
No, it's
right in front of
temporary.
my phone.
I have to sleep. I have to sleep 8 hours 4 times. I have to have 4 long rests.
Yes, he does.
So I'd rather. I gotta do math real fast. Hold on.
Just hibernate.
That's basically my plan.
We're fighting a dragon. Give me 32 hours roughly. I'll be back.
Well,
Like they're right outside.
the thing is, that you can't just go back to sleep. Like, wake up. I just took an hour to sleep. I'm gonna go back to sleep again.
Yeah. Obviously, we're just memeing.
I mean, if you're like long rest, like I guess if you want just to spend the whole day doing nothing but still being active without making any rolls or checks, I would probably count that as another like long rest. So potentially, if you sleep and then you have a day of nothing to do, I would consider that 2 long rests down. Because I mean, you're not doing anything. So.
Quickly, could you help me lift this bucket? That requires a roll. I'm at half. My daughter needs it.
No strenuous act. It's basically like the doctor's pass saying, "Stay in bed all day, don't do anything." That's the equivalent.
And eat an apple or some shit.
Yeah.
No, for me.
Dog.
Yeah.
But my
That's
daughter
not
uses
for
water,
me,
she'll
dog.
die. Can't help you. Gotta do my long rest.
I get a cool thing.
I got motherfucking action surge. I'm hyped.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be hype
action
when I
surge, good
can
shit.
use my chi.
Okay, so let's see. Currently, we finished our leveling up stuff. Josh and Dan.
Yeah.
Okay. Nicole, I can try sending you the invite so you can try joining on your phone.
Nah, I'm good.
Nah. Okay.
I mean, maybe it might help me run Fantasy Grounds because I've had to restart it 3 times already. So.
The curse of the young Mark. Do you have to uninstall and reinstall?
No, it's just her computer's pretty crappy. Like,
Oh, nice.
pretty crappy. What's your email, Nicole, or your Gmail specifically, or whatever?
It is RENA.
I already have you in here, actually.
Yeah, you should. I've sent you stuff before.
Yeah, you have.
And grab a beer. Just give me like 2 seconds.
Do it.
Nope, I can't eat that angrily.
You're eating angrily.
I was trying to. Wasn't working.
It's a good
Ta-
recipe.
Use my phone.
Tastes too damn good.
Yeah, I got Toast to Friendship. Starting at the 2nd level, your affection for others imbues you both with vitality. When you activate card power...
Card power!
Yeah, when you activate a card power that targets at least one friendly creature you can see, both you and one target of your choice gain temporary hit points equal to your intelligence plus your cardcaster level.
Nice.
So remember
Also,
that, guys. If I
keep in
cast you
mind-
with this thing, you get temporary health.
Keep in mind for temporary hit points, it's never really had to combat, but probably won't ever have to. Once you gain them from a source, it doesn't stack with another source. You have to choose which pool of temporary hit points you want to keep.
Like, if we have
That's
a
pretty
lower
cool.
one and they give us a higher one, can we abandon the lower one to get the higher one?
Yeah.
Like, even if the lower one's already been used?
Yeah.
Like, I have 2 hit points left on it, I can take the 8?
Yep.
Nice.
It just doesn't stack. Like, you won't get 10 hit points. You'll have 8 then.
But still, that's not really cucky. It's not really bad.
No, it makes sense. It's just a lot of people don't think of it that way. They try to think of it as a constant health pool. Like, I made that mistake a few times using Warlock. themed warlock. That is. And unless it says otherwise, because there are some times where it may be allowed to stack if it's stated that way.
I forget, Hayden. Did we get a long rest?
You were dead for all that.
Does that count as a long rest?
Josh, you were dead.
I was resting.
You are not, that's not right.
I was resting in peace.
Your soul was being tormented by the being it was sacrificed to. Let's put it
Oh.
that way.
That's not as fun.
Yeah, because remember, you were actually sacrificed mid-battle. Yeah, Mark's character... Well, we'll get there in a second. Mark's character is not in the best of shape either. Because he had runes carved into him before you guys killed the Acolyte. Or the cultist. Alright. Let's see how this wireless charging thing works out.
For your phone?
Yeah! Picked up wireless charger today.
Cool.
Hey, it actually works.
What?
I don't know why I'd be surprised, but it actually works. Cool. Awesome.
What?
Spent money on it. God, I hope this technology's good.
You never know, man. Alright.
Hey Hayden, did you send me the link for that?
Yeah, I did. To the
Are
hangout.
you sure it's spelled correctly?
I thought it was.
I haven't gotten anything.
RENAERA001@gmail.com.
Yeah.
It says you're in the hangout.
Well, she's on her computer.
Oh.
Yeah, she's trying to do it on her phone so she can get the camera going. And so she
How
has
come
less.
she can't just click on it, the Discord link on her phone?
Yeah, if you have the Discord app on your phone,
I don't.
that's how I did it. It was easy.
There's a cat about to eat
Zach.
No.
Alright, well, while you try to figure it out, I'm just going to do a recap of what
Okay.
happened last time. Well, it has to be the very beginning. Alright. So what had just happened last week was you guys had managed to actually do quite a bit to help the people in the keep. Defending off and sending away the half-dragon champion and his army, using smooth talking and, well, mostly Jack's character doing so, Dovakhin. Shortly after that, you were then asked to try to save the mill, as it was going to be burned down, from what it looked like at the time. Upon arriving there, you saw that there were four guards and an acolyte trying to burn down the barn, or the mill. Josh's character, Creed, realizing that they weren't actually trying, and informing the group as such, using telepathic communication, realizing there might be an ambush inside. Mark's character going down after killing the acolyte in a single round of combat, performing his job admirably, being stabilized, and then Zach's character again checking inside the bar and rolling a natural 20 for perception, seeing the 8 ambushers waiting inside, or 8 or 6 or something like that, and deciding to sneak away after what was a terrible attempt by the ambushers to lure you inside with, "Help! I'm hurting! Oh no!" Josh's character, Creed, saying, "We'll be right in," and them rolling a natural 1 to insight him saying, "Okay." However, Creed also failed the sneak check to leave, therefore alerting the ambushers that you guys were attempting to flee. And the fight ending quite poorly, as 3 of the guards still stood by the end of the fight, and the only one left standing was Dovakhin. Fleeing into the river, he evaded pursuit, as they decided not to chase. And then
Smart
he
man.
came back out to see Creed's body, who had been sacrificed mid-battle by one of the cultists. Still laying there, but the rest of his allies were gone. Urk had stayed behind at the keep, so that's why he wasn't a part of any of this. Had he been, who knows? Maybe it would have got better. Carrying Creed back to the keep on his back, succeeding on all the stealth checks. Dovakhin then successfully, found the cleric and convinced her to resurrect Creed in the morning. While the rest of the group had been captured, and they wake up, full health and everything, but binded by ropes, and all their equipment was taken off of them by the half-dragon's personal kobold guard. They awoke to find him there. They quick exchange of words almost ended up with Subaru himself fighting the half-dragon. However, his words were not enough to provoke him then and there. Soon after, dawn broke, and it was time for the promised fight between himself and whoever is considered to be the strongest in the village. He himself not sure of who. Meanwhile, back at the keep, Creed was successfully revived with only 1 hit point at the moment. And that's pretty much where we left off.
Fabulous.
The city itself isn't really in flames anymore. Most of them have died off at this point in the day. There's still smoldering and smoke going on, but it's not like the chaos it was when you first got there. From what you've seen and heard from other people, like the guards overnight, I'm just telling you this now, so because you'll probably ask later, is that most of the army of raiders, like the cultists, the kobolds, the dragons, have all left in a single direction. However, now the guards seem to be literate enough to tell you north, east, south, and west, as they are mostly just these guards now consist of the civilians, because all the professional guards were pretty much killed by that original dragon attack that was not prevented. And that's where we are. We'll go ahead and go to the people in the castle, in the keep, which are Urk, Dovakhin, and Creed. Right about now, all of that's around you.
You say Urk, I was coughing.
Yeah, I'm just saying all that's around you right now is the cleric, and then the rest of the people that are hurt in the infirmary, which is basically just the opening in the keep. And that's about it right now. The dawn is just broke. So
Our friends are out front, right?
no.
Oh no, they haven't come yet. Okay.
Yeah, there's been no announcement of it yet. You've only heard about the rest of the army of raiders kind of leaving just because of whispers you've heard from other people around the camp right now.
Okay.
Did we get health back or no?
Yeah, we did. I thought.
Yeah, I already.
I thought we all got a long rest.
I
here.
did.
Yeah, I don't know if I did or not. No, Josh, you don't get long rest. Shut
I
up.
was dead.
Super.
I was dead. I don't get one.
Okay, Subaru. Why can't I bring up? There he is. Yeah, even you people who were captured got a long rest. You weren't treated very poorly. All right. You guys add the people in the keep, which are Urk, Creed, and Dovakhin.
Okay, what's the plan? Are we gonna? What should we do?
Well, there will be a duel at dawn. So,
It's basically dawn.
good luck, Dovahkin. You have fate on your side, and he's gonna hold up a single card and
Wait,
just
why he
smile.
get to it? Urk won't fight.
It's a fight between dragons, Urk.
Urk basically dragon. And I'm gonna like open my teeth and chomp my mouth.
I'm definitely accepting any help I can get from Urk.
I believe a duel means just you and him,
Oh, that's right. Okay.
not you and Urk against him.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There are no rules.
Did you guys forget the army he has? That if we don't duel, he will probably just rush you with the army.
In Urk's experience, you take down bigger creatures, smaller creatures around it fall.
And if I still somehow defeat him, don't you think the army will still come after us regardless, or will they just retreat? I can't remember if that was part of the deal or not.
Well, at least get the family back.
Yeah. And our friends, hopefully.
Wait, our friends are gone? What did I miss?
It's a lot.
Urk had a nice relaxing day.
Yeah,
I'm glad
Urk,
you
died.
you had helped with installing the recent vat of oil that is
Oh.
now currently sitting above the gate. It took you a while because you were the smartest one that was there.
Oh God. Is it set up right? Should we have a second opinion?
You thought it was done. I actually rolled for this, by the way, to see how well it would be done.
Oh, what'd I get?
Go take a look. I'm not gonna tell it.
Let me go take a look. Okay. I'm not gonna do it. Urk wouldn't expect his handiwork. If he thinks it's good, it's fucking primo, boy. Urk installed giant pot. Rest of people that help were dumb, but Urk got it done.
Job done.
Job's
That's
done.
something need doing?
I knew I could count on you, Urk.
I'm a flex.
What if I could lure him underneath the pot and use my mage hand to dump it on him?
That's a possibility.
Well, it's not a pot. It's a giant cast iron
Cauldron.
vat. Yeah, cauldron.
It's probably too heavy then.
Yeah, mage hand can move 5 pounds.
So I might
That's
have Josh.
I thought it was 10 pounds.
The strength of mage hand, I think, is only 1.
I can
Yeah,
check.
that was 5 too.
I'm back. Sorry.
Well, I can have Creed up there, and maybe I can signal to him somehow.
Yeah.
I can't stand properly right now.
Yeah, you see
So-
Creed. You see Creed try to stand up, and his legs just kind of begin to like shake under him. Give me a performance check, real quick, Creed.
I'm good at that.
We're good at that.
Do you have enough in you to dump the oil pot?
Nope.
No. He successfully feigns ignorance. Well, it's half feigning. He really feels like death itself, but he's elaborating on that fact.
I'm just gonna point to my legs.
Yeah, all you need to do was not roll on that one, and he would have succeeded.
I'm gonna go over to Creed and put my hand on his shoulder. And Wild, when one of Pat gets hurt, we have to put down. And he's gonna get in close. I hope we don't have to put you down.
Creed's just gonna stare at Urk. We're not in the wild, Urk.
Fort is just stone. made to look like wall. It just wild, all wild.
I'm not sure that's how that works, Eric.
Eric's just gonna glare at him and like move along.
Move along, sir.
Move along.
Please just move along.
Hey, what are you doing? Move along, sir.
Just
Alright.
move along,
Should
sir.
someone be watching for this guy's approach?
Can we like put you in a wheelchair up to the top of the castle so you can like keep a lookout?
Just how about you just give me a shoulder and I'll make it to this. I'll stand on top and watch.
Dovakhin and his sidekick Wheels McCreed.
That sounds like a really bad Sonic, whatchamacallit.
OC.
Yeah,
Come on.
OC.
Amazing.
Alright. So we'll go cutting back to the rest of the group. You guys, after being forced to stand up, were immediately forced to sit back down as the kobolds realized they forgot to blind you. You stand up! No, you sit back down! Callista and Subaru, yeah, because Mark's not here. I'm not going to really do much for him. Go ahead and give me a quick inspection.
Inspection. Like investigation?
Yeah, sorry, investigation.
What the fuck kind of skills
Yeah,
are you
inspection.
looking at?
What am I looking at? Oh, I'm looking at
We're-
2, second edition,
60.
advanced. Both of you guys notice that they tied it rather poorly around your head, and you're pretty sure, like, just being able, like, you could probably just shrug it off at some point, like, using
I
your
wanna
shoulder,
try to do it.
move it off at some point. You're just gonna try to do it right now.
Yeah,
You're still bound
Yeah.
and everything. Like, your hands
Yeah,
are
I'm-
behind your back, and
I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna keep that knowledge in my head though.
I'm just going to think these kobolds are adorable and then just keep it on.
okay. You also both notice that there are, like, there's holes in the in the cloth you can actually see through, so you're not totally blind, but furthest you can probably
Again.
see is about maybe 10 feet clearly.
Again,
That's pretty
adorable.
Yeah. Totally adorbs. Okay, you guys are led, from what you can tell, back towards the keep. You haven't seen the streets during the day, so you aren't totally familiar with what's going on, but that's where you were told you were going to head anyways. Those on top of the keep right now, as you guys reached the ramparts, you saw Castellan, the dwarf, and then Governor Nighthill are both already there, just kind of watching as well. And the sergeant from yesterday is in his full, as best he could get together, battle armor, ready to go fight, just because that's his family out there too. Those on top of the keep, up there with them, you guys see the approaching group of led by the half dragon. It is not a full army, not as big as it was yesterday, but aside from the half dragon and his 8 personal kobold guard, there's about another 30 or so cultists and guards, and a few of those ambush drakes in there as well, who have come to watch the fight.
I'm gonna look at Creed. How many?
I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna look back at Urk. A lot.
Okay.
Toss me.
That's not too bad.
Do it.
Alright. Eventually, just before the gate, the half-dragon comes to a stop, and his posse, essentially, behind him stops as well.
Oh my god.
It's basically what they are, though.
God damn it.
They're wearing baggy pants.
He's rolling up with his squad. Roll a perception check to see what gang they're throwing.
Shit, they're Bloods. We got any Crips? Oh, man.
No, I didn't take the Crip background.
I didn't think they released the advanced urchin backgrounds yet, or else I would have went Crip.
Okay, let me go ahead and move.
They're not gang members, they're just advanced urchins.
Alright, as you guys all come to a stop. Renus Keep! I have come to fight your champion. Bring them forward. For a glorious death.
I start squawking.
Alright, are you ready, Dovakhin?
Yeah, Castellan looks over to you guys. So, who is going to go die?
I'm gonna yell down, if one of us die, other one try?
Creed is just gonna sigh.
Roll me persuasion.
Four.
Why would I fight the second strongest when I have already beaten the best?
What happens if I die?
You die. And then I go.
I'm
What
gonna look
happens to my friends if I die?
I am leaving after I kill you.
Well, that doesn't explain much. Alright.
I'm leaving after I kill you.
So I'm gonna head down.
I'm gonna actually try and tumble after him really fast.
Here, I'll help you.
Yeah.
As he's trying to tumble, I'm gonna help him down.
Just basically so that once we're past the wall before the big door, you know, so they can't see us. Aiden?
Yeah, sorry, it's starting my phone.
So when we can't be seen, I'm just going to pat him on the shoulder and go, fate has blessed you today. And then my the Hierophant card that I was holding in my hand is just going to vanish.
Okay,
But
so
He is blessed.
blessed with.
As long as I keep concentration, for the concentration, which is a minute, he gains a D4 to all of his rolls.
And I'm gonna make my way to the cauldron.
What spell is
Gotta
this? Just
Bless.
blessing. Bless.
Bless.
I'm looking up classes. Whoops.
Bless. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add that number to the roll.
Okay. So not all rolls, Josh.
It's only rolls that matter.
Combat rolls.
Plus, he gets, let's see, 2 plus... He gets
Really
5
important.
temporary health.
Cool. Puts me at 23.
I feel like there's a big difference between all rolls and combat rolls, though.
Okay, combat rolls are the only ones that matter right now.
Does it say ability checks though?
I don't think so. I don't think ability checks.
I don't think
it's
combat rolls are the only
combat
ones that work matter right now. Give me a
Target
bard
makes
with
an
like
attack or
+5
saving throw.
charisma.
Attack or saving throw. He gets the d4 added. Plus the temporary health. Plus I get temporary health.
Does that mean we're throwing you in your magical wheelchair?
All right,
mean,
just-
off you go.
Technically
It slowly
speaking,
opens.
I
and
am
you just
more
rush
healthy
down.
than I was when I was 1 point from death.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Hayden, where's the cauldron on the wall? Like, am I near it?
It's right above the gate.
Which one's the gate? Just move me.
Oh, Hayden, could you send me the map, by the way? I don't have it.
There you
Okay.
go. Okay.
Where is this half dragon scum?
We're only about 20 feet
Right
up,
there.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a second to add in all the kobolds, as they are going to be making the circle.
Can I tell you guys about my new stance? Flying crocodile hidden lotus.
This is gonna be a one-on-one, right? They're not gonna come in and try and fucking me with.
Yeah, they're openly inviting you into the circle.
I'm squawking, trying to fucking like get in on this.
You see that 3 of them, while they are part of the circle, they are currently also behind your allies with their with their own weapons to their throats.
Okay.
Obviously threatening. Let me go ahead and place the rest of these guys. And of course, there's more than these guys in the area. Like I said, there's the whole army. It's just that these guys are the ones cordoning off your fight arena, basically.
Right.
And making sure that you don't try to run or something.
Okay.
Because it would be very dishonorable.
Yell to
Go
someone,
fight.
open the gate.
Open the gate.
I want a big
Open the
shaft of
fucking
light-
gate, Tim!
Big shaft of light on my body as I epically walk out.
Mark's just gonna yell,
Shit.
"Go for throat!"
I'm gonna wobble my way up here.
Alright, I'm going to say it takes about between the time you walk out and as soon as the gate opens, roll initiative as he starts to charge at you.
So roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
So he's got probably like 30 seconds or so left.
Initiative,
I would
initiative,
say-
initiative.
From the time the gates were wide enough open to do so, I'm going to say it's about... Each round is 6 seconds. So instead of 10 rounds, he'll have... Yeah. 6. So he'll have 6 rounds of combat, so 36.
Do you want me to roll
Okay,
initiative
so
too?
we've
'Cause
got
as soon as he gets under this cauldron, I'm gonna try to push it and pour it on him. How do you want to do that?
Yeah, you come out there.
I'm gonna try and wave Urk to not do that. I'm just gonna give him a no symbol with my hand.
Well, no, I mean like later on when the bad guy gets under it.
Oh, okay.
Not when Zach gets under it. Fooled you, bitch!
Let me get some battle music going here.
Hayden, how do you want to sort that out?
Huh?
When he gets underneath the cauldron, the enemy, I want to pour it on top of him. Do I need to roll initiative?
Yes, you do.
Like that? Okay. So roll it now.
Flashbacks of how the last campaign ended.
Oh boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy, you're going dead last.
Out of everything.
There was a whole thing.
You basically, I mean, you're holding your action anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But it's gonna take you until your turn before you can hold that action to begin with.
Wait, holding
Okay.
my action, then I get to react whenever there's an opportunity, right? As a holding action. I've actually never held action.
It has to. You have to choose to hold your action as the action on your turn. So you can't have it ready right now because it hasn't been your turn. You
Yeah.
know?
Right. But when
Right.
I ready my action, what does that allow me to do?
Basically,
You
As long
get
as
to-
it's an action in combat, you can save it for later.
yeah, you basically
Whenever
get an
I
attack
choose.
of opportunity based on your choice.
Right. When it's my turn after that, and I hold it next round. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
But
And
you
if
have
it-
to first
I
get to
can't-
your round.
Right,
I,
right.
I
yeah,
can't
you said
turn
that.
down the music anymore, guys. So if you need to turn it down in Discord.
Okay.
Okay.
Nicole, how
Yep.
you do that in Discord is you right-click over Serenscape, and then there's a user volume. You can turn it down there.
Okay.
All right, Lengdrosa, Cyanwrath. This bastard gets to go first.
Rip.
Let's see, he's gonna charge at you. He's gonna first try to attack with his greatsword. Missing. He does have multiple attacks, so he's gonna try again. This time hitting. Dealing.
It's
Oh,
modified though.
Ah!
Oh my.
Well,
As he
fucking
just
God.
cuts into you.
did you add the 5 temporary health to your life?
No. Okay. So
It's
should
gone
have-
now, but
Okay, so
That
I
doesn't
should have
take, yeah,
10 health left. Okay.
yeah, he doesn't take 13 damage.
yeah, he's already fixed and accounted for.
Okay.
That is his turn.
I'm useful.
All right.
Dovakhin, you go.
Probably likes my 3 magic missiles in his face.
Don't forget you get a +4 to attack rolls.
+4. Okay. So let me open this bitch up. Right, free missile.
No, for magic missile, you don't have to roll an attack roll at all. That it's
Yeah.
Yeah, they just do damage.
Okay.
So just roll 2 more.
Plus I get the.
It's only for attack. Yeah, it's not damage.
Okay.
It's like when
Well-
you cast a spell.
No, the thing is with magic missile, they just hit. He doesn't need to roll.
Yeah.
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 Right.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like
Okay.
when you
Okay.
have to cast a spell.
Like when you have to make a ranged spell attack, or if you're trying to attack with a weapon or something,
Yeah.
or a
What's
melee
health
spell attack.
does
Okay.
this fucko have?
Well, you
You
did
don't know.
12 damage right there.
Yeah, you hit him with it. He just kind of smiles. Oh, you're
Oh, great.
cute. Urk,
I'm
it is
dead.
technically your turn.
Hold it.
Holding action to pour, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah, like a fucking jar of Kool-Aid boy. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Alright. He just kind of looks up at the rest of you. Is this the best you've got?
Urk was
And
alive.
then he's just gonna look back at you. He's like, "Hit me again."
Okay.
Is this Shao Kahn? Is this fucking Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat right now?
I grow stronger.
You lose.
You lose.
Okay.
Yeah, he's get this turn. He's a cocky son of a bitch. He's a half dragon. He's proud as fuck.
This is how Shao Kahn died.
Hit me with your best shot.
Zach, remember to keep track of your spell slots, man.
Yeah, I only have 2 left.
I know,
I'm
just
gonna
just
use-
mark them. Get in the habit of marking them off, because otherwise
Okay.
you'll forget in like later levels.
Oh, did you mark? You already marked my
Yeah.
first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can I use a cantrip and move, or do I have to do just one or the other?
No, you don't need to use a cantrip move. You can cast a spell and move. Moving is a different action entirely. That does not take up your action to do it.
I'm gonna move directly under the oil pot,
Okay,
and you.
you know what? Normally normally that would provoke an attack of opportunity because you're leaving.
Right.
However, he's just sitting there waiting at this point.
Okay.
He's not going to do an attack of opportunity. You're fine.
Use Blade Ward.
All right. Cool. That goes until your next turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Urk, you're still going to hold action.
Yep.
What's your intelligence?
7.
Make me an int check.
Oh no.
Can I bullshit my way
There's
out
a
of
half
this one?
dragon
Let me
below
bullshit
you.
my way out of this one. What's the cause?
Urk, you know it's me. It's your friend. Sam
Yeah,
Davis.
you'll
Oil
just don't roll a 1, and
There's
you'll be okay.
2 blue half dragon things below you.
You're fine. You realize that's your friend right there, not the enemy half dragon.
They're both blue. They're both part dragon.
Who knows? Alright. Really, you're just gonna stand there?
Yes. Come at me. Come hit me.
You won't know, Paul.
He opens up his mouth. I need you to make a dex save.
Rip.
Dex. Let me see which one's better. Would just be acrobatic?
No, a dex save.
Oh, a save. I'm stupid. Okay.
Alright, that's okay.
No. Do I get
You
a
get
D4
plus
for
4.
save?
Yep, you get plus
Well,
4.
you've
You can
already-
roll a d4.
You've already made it, so
Oh, okay.
this damage will be halved. I'll tell you what it is after I've halved it. You take... As you see, as he opens his mouth, you see this lightning begin to crackle and fill his throat, eventually spitting out of his mouth directly at you. As you are resistant to lightning, you did not take the full 22 damage. Instead, you took 11.
But I'm dead.
But you're still enough to, knock you out. You are unconscious at the moment.
Blade Ward does nothing against
Wait.
that. Thanks for using that one.
He didn't get the 15? The 15 didn't save him?
No, it saved him from... Or does...
Oh, super death.
I'm
Yeah.
He got
half as
resistance,
much on
and then
save.
he has
Yeah.
to save plus resistance.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look to at what's going on and be like, let's be fight. Squawk.
Well, what ends up happening is, I'll stop the music. As you fall to the ground, bit scorched, he walks over and puts his boot on your head, and just looks up at, kind of cranes his neck, realizes he's right underneath where the wall is. He can't see anybody, so he just calls up, "You lose."
I'm a poor.
Terrible.
It's your turn. It's your turn.
I'm a poor. What do I do, Hayden?
Yeah, we're out of combat here. Give me a strength check. You'll probably pass it. Seeing that you're struggling, Castellan, the currently one-armed dwarf, comes over and helps with the natural 20. As he just basically, "Let me help you!" As he basically puts his entire body weight into it.
morphine
Actually
is finally kicking in.
knocking the pot, the cauldron over. The full cauldron over.
Morphine kicked in and he just went superhuman on you.
Just give me a blank d20 roll.
Oh, dude.
Do you go with it?
Okay. No, that's not what I'm rolling for here. As you see it, the cauldron go over, It actually... let me roll a dex save for him real quick. And you see Langdrosa just step out of the way. And it falls over Dovakhin's body. None of the liquid had fallen out. You guys had actually knocked it off entirely. He is currently sitting engulfed in a cauldron full of oil. Upside down. You know like that trick when you like place like a full cup of water upside down really quick and then it's just sitting there upside down? He's basically in the cup of water right now.
Oh my god.
Who is?
Why do we keep killing
Zach's
each
character.
Oh.
Langdrosa, the half dragon, had stepped out of the way because he had a natural 19 on his dex save.
Oh my god. I'm looking on him.
He simply looks up and just.
Anyone like deep fried dragonborn?
Well, the oil's not on fire or warm in any way. It's just currently drowning you.
When Creed hears the clapping, he's just gonna sit against the side and just close his eyes and try to go to sleep. That way he's sleeping when they kill him.
It is at this point, he just turns around, walks back towards his kobold friends, and doesn't say anything. But Urk, you see that he just motions for them to follow, leaving behind the family and your allies. However, the kobolds are currently running off with all of the gear of Callista, Subaru, and...
I'm fucking shaking off my ropes right now and trying to chase him.
Well, your ropes are on pretty tight. Like, that's...
I thought you said I could shrug them off.
You can shrug off the blind, not the ropes.
Then I'm beat.
I'm pretty sure Subaru was holding a lot of your gold at the time, too. So... Oh, no. I think it's somebody that is. I don't know.
I had the gold and they already took they took all of it.
Yep.
That katana was in the Toyota Dynasty for literally millennia.
Literally 5 years. Alright. Zach, you automatically fail a death saving throw. You're being drowned while you're unconscious.
I'm dead.
No, not yet. I'm trying to be nice, I guess is the word.
So everybody's walking away. The Dragonborn's no longer there, or the half dragon's no longer there, and
Yeah,
kobolds
they
are no longer there, right?
Yeah, they've all just kind of started walking out of town, keeping their promise of as long as you fight me with honor. He didn't say that, but I guess it was implied. He would release the allies.
Alright, I'm gonna try to slide down the wall and rush for Dovakhin.
Okay, give me an athletics check. Or acrobatics check, sorry. Yeah, you're fine. You managed to just kind of hop from loose stone to loose stone and make your way down. Zach has failed 2 of his death saving throws now.
Good lord.
If you don't get it off right now, he's gonna die.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it off of him.
Give me a strength check.
Oh,
dude.
no.
That is a cauldron full of oil. That doesn't move it. Zach, you're dead.
God damn it.
That's 2 players I've killed.
Oh my god.
Why is this happening in my campaigns?
Because you tell me to roll 1, or I rolled a 1, so you tell me to roll for damage.
Oh god, I'm fucking.
Because we're all rolling like fucking 4 for some reason.
Yeah, it's not a.
In this whole fucking campaign, we've just been rolling like 4s.
I'm just hanging my head in silence of what I just fucking saw. Funny though it was.
I'm gonna try to push it off of him.
Yeah, I was about to say, to be fair, you don't know he's dead yet. Nobody knows he's actually dead. So.
I mean, I saw a fucking like thing full of oil like land on top of him. I'm just assuming that he's probably not.
It's just not doing so hot. Okay, yeah. Finally, on the third try, third try, you managed to just put the full weight of your body into it, knock it over, and you see him just kind of sitting, like, curled up in a ball to fit inside the cauldron. He's not breathing. He's covered in oil, so he's fairly slick and stuff.
But Urk doesn't know this, so he's gonna pick him up.
Oh
He's
no.
gonna walk inside with him.
Oh
It's okay.
no, he's
He's
like
just
one of those.
sleeping. He's just sleeping.
1 second. The gnome cleric. Ah! You brought me a dead one!
He's not dead, he's sleeping.
Put him down! Put him down! Put him down!
Didn't she already use her strongest spell to revive me today?
That was raise dead, not revivify.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna put him down.
She just falls falls on her knees and instantly like pushes her hands against his chest and begins doing compressions. Zach, do you want to roll for this or should I?
Let Hayden do it.
Hayden, roll for this.
No pressure.
Hayden's been getting 19s and shit. We're
I'm
fine.
dead.
No, you exploded.
It sucks.
You exploded.
Time to
She
start
pushed her
making new
hands through your
characters.
chest. That's the face I'm seeing right now.
He's
She,
gonna show it. He's
She
gonna show
just
it on
straight
his-
up pushed her hands through your chest. You're gone now.
It's kind of
Can't
hard to
see
see.
it.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Okay.
What
Now
did I
one.
get?
Oh my god.
Yep.
Rip.
As you see, well, at least it doesn't disappear into a black hole this time.
Yeah.
This time. As he just lays there, actually coming to life for a second. No, and falls back, dead.
Fucking rip, dude.
It didn't work. I refuse to let him go. She's gonna try again. Zach, do you want to roll or am I rolling? Because
What do I roll?
just give me a
D20.
blank. Yep, just a d20.
Like D20?
As long as oh no. As we're within Revivify's time limit and she doesn't run out of spell slots, we're okay. We can just keep doing it.
It's still not working
Do I get another try?
again.
What is Revivify's time limit?
It's a minute.
Oh, come on!
as you
The
just see,
campaign wants you fucking dead.
Everyone's just
Goddamn,
watching teary-eyed as she's definitely like, no, again! I won't let you go! And everyone's just watching this all sad.
Not the hostages.
Except
We're
for
still
Creed.
standing up front of the gate.
I just need one more.
As
got
you
to that
see-
once.
as you all see, instead of with the usual white light that's been coming out of this cleric, now suddenly darkness comes out and pours into Dovakhin's mouth. He immediately just floats back up to standing. How dare you! Everybody roll initiative.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is happening?
Wait, wait, did the hostages...
No, nobody's came to get you guys yet.
Let's
Yeah.
start the game.
Oh, we can roll initiative. Well, we can't roll shit else well. Okay.
I got 17 with a -4. What the fuck?
Zach, I'm gonna let you take control of this because this is your character. Roll me initiative for your now evil character.
She revives you as evil.
You're evil now.
Wrong campaign.
Yeah, basically, the whole thing for you, Zach, is because it was attempted to revive you so many times within this short amount of time, and because 2 of them were basically just flat out insults to her god at attempts,
Yeah.
she cursed her god cursed your soul.
Oh, that's nice.
So you've even basically been brought back as like a pseudo, like you're just an undead with your powers still.
Okay.
But you have to fight. That's the thing.
Okay.
You don't have a choice in the matter. Let's see. Urk, Creed, and
Great.
Dovakhin. Creed's was
This is a
17.
60-foot tall wall, right?
It's 20.
20.
I changed it to 20, yeah. There we go. Keep the music going. Alright, first up is Urk. We're gonna say Callista, Subaru, and Sundweller are all out of combat. Because you guys have just been kind of left outside. You haven't been told
Yeah.
what's going on.
We're just gagged and bound.
I mean, they're outside too.
No, he dragged Dovakhin back inside.
Wait, I don't gotta make it. It's been a while since I've repeated schedule. I'm gonna make the shot to do my unarmed strike, right? My additional one.
What?
Yeah, you can take a unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Oh, yeah.
Right, okay.
Oh, he also had full health. Hold on. So you dealt 7 damage to him?
Yep.
And also, Zach, you do have all of your spell slots and abilities back right now. You were at full health before they started attacking you.
Okay.
Creed, you no longer have your 5 temporary hit points, by the way.
Yeah. Well,
How'd you get 16 max HP? What's your con?
I
Plus
leveled
3.
up to 2.
Okay, yeah. I didn't think your con was that high.
I got +3 to my constitution. Well, Creed is gonna look down and see this evil dragon fighting Urk.
Oh, here, let me just
And,
place this where everything should be. Right about there.
so I gotta do some fucking Pythagorean theorem shit here. 15 across, 20 down, so that means...
We'll just say it's 5 up and then 20 across, so 25 feet.
Okay.
No need to make it difficult.
Well, it goes at the hypotenuse angle, so...
Whatever, Josh. Josh, no need to make it difficult.
I'm going to sit there and cast Ray of Frost, I guess. I do.
Frost.
Nope. I got 2.
Shit.
Alright.
Your turn, oh evil one.
A magic missile, Urk.
Oh my god.
Dealing a good amount
Well,
of
you-
damage.
Urk's down.
Urk's down.
Yes!
Is this a party wipe, guys?
Yes!
Is this a party wipe?
Again! Again!
Hayden, what have you fucking done?
I don't know! Okay, shit, man. Alright, Creed, your turn.
I will do it again.
You better roll a natural 20, boy. That's not a natural 20.
Okay, Dovakhin, also worth mentioning, you have Levitate of currently 10 feet going on right now.
Okay. So I'm gonna levitate up 10 feet, or if I'm not doing that already. I guess I'll just firebolt Creed.
Alright, go for it, yeah.
Oh my god.
You hit?
Holy shit.
I'm not dead.
No, you're not, but you're damn close. Before we go to the next turn, the cleric that had just tried to heal Dovakhin, or bring him back to life, is going to use Cure Wounds onto you, Urk. Unfortunately, only healing you back for 6 hit points, but still.
Healing me what?
Back for 6 hit points, so wound of 5. There you go. And also Castellan. What the fuck is going on? He's gonna try to enter the fray here to help. What are you doing in my keep?
I was gonna say my swamp.
I'll go ahead and roll his initiative real quick.
Initiative.
Is this a talent wipe?
No, I don't think
Dude,
so.
I haven't
No.
experienced a talent
I'm
wipe
gonna
yet.
die.
Yeah, he's gonna
Alright.
die next turn and no one kills me.
Urk,
Alright.
your go. You're on the ground, you're prone, so it's gonna take you half your movement to stand back up. And he's currently floating 10 feet in the air.
Alright, I'm gonna get up and pull out a dart.
Eh.
There you go.
Good.
So I only have 4 health left, so.
Yep.
Tommy, you can take a unarmed strike as bonus action.
Castellan is gonna ready
He's
his
floating.
spear.
I'm not magical, I can't fly. I don't know, hey, what's the chances of me Hadoukeening this? What, can I jump off the wall and just like fucking uppercut him?
Are you a Sun Soul monk?
I
There's
just
a-
died.
There's a spear going through him now.
If you were high level, because monks get climb speed eventually, but you don't have it
Yeah.
right now.
Okay.
Anyways,
So what you're
Castellan.
telling me later on.
Castellan, yeah, later on it's possible. Castellan, with his one good arm, basically just and spears Dovakhin through the head, and he just falls back to the ground, dead. And then his the gnome says, "He's still alive. His eyes are moving." But he's not moving anymore. Urk, as you were the closest one, you do in fact see his eyes moving, but then instead of his usual eye color, we don't know what they were. It's these red, glowing eyes, and his eye sockets just looking back like everywhere. I will come for you. And then his entire body just to ash,
What about all this stuff?
gone. Everything
Yeah, I had a
just
bunch of gold.
ash. The gold's okay.
The gold's okay.
I'm gonna take the gold. This
This
is
suddenly feels
you
like we're playing.
You gain 100 gold. Gold.
I suddenly feel like we're playing Call of Cthulhu and we're all just gonna die.
That was last campaign.
No, this whole campaign, I feel like it's just gonna be this. Us rolling 1s and 4s.
And then you summon
Death.
Cthulhu. And then
Yeah, and then you summon Cthulhu. No,
Then
we'll be
you find a
okay, 'cause you'll
beholder.
miss those hits. You'll miss those hits. So we won't summon Cthulhu.
a whole new world.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go over to these guys and like start to cut their ropes and shit. Good
Yeah,
thing for
but-
you.
I just start pecking at the ground, like as if someone had thrown bread there, and then realize what I'm doing and kind of compose myself. Just dust myself off. Walking.
All right, as it is at this point, I assume all the rest of you guys just kind of walk back to the castle or the keep.
Yes.
Callista,
Yes.
you walk out to the keep too, I assume. No
Yes.
reason not to. All right, Sunderlord does the same. After all this is said and done, the Governor Nighthill makes his way down the steps, and just and stands over the ashes of what was once Dovakhin. Shame. Awful shame. He fought
You
so
decided to just watch this?
bravely. It's not like he could do much else. He's like a 60-year-old man who is just a governor. He's not a hero.
Crossbows exist.
You see he is holding in each hand two what look to be red vials. I was going to give these to him, but now he's dead. He walks over to Urk. Here. You now have 2 potions of healing in your inventory.
Ooh, I'm gonna drink one.
Ooh.
You're going to drink one.
Well, Urk's not necessarily the smartest character, and he's hurting now, not later. So he's gonna drink one now.
All right, go ahead. Pop one.
He's hitting now, not later.
All right,
Urk
what is
logic.
it? 1d4 plus what?
Yeah, it's 1d4 plus. Let's see here. I don't know why I'm giving you shit. It's your own stupidity that's gonna kill you in the end.
That was dark, man. I'm just trying to play some D&D. Fuck.
Sorry. It's 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Full health. We're good.
Alright, so you have one other potion of healing in your inventory. Let me go ahead and slide that to you. There you go.
Slide it in my inventory.
Done been slid.
Yeah. I don't know why you didn't expect that to happen.
Kinda did. It's just more fun to give you shit.
Feel it.
To each party member. Sorry, I'm adding the experience for this whole encounter. Dovakhin is dead. Zach, you start going through classes and seeing what else you might want to play. I kind of highly recommend something with heals.
Okay.
Because trust me, as much fun as Sorcerer is, like Cleric, Bard, those are just as fun.
Would the
Bard
information on
is-
it be within Fantasy Grounds, like in the library? Or
Yeah,
is it on-
yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
Bard's also really fun if you want to persuade people about shit and everything. It's really good.
Okay.
also if you want to, create an imaginary god and have it come to life, and call it.
Yep.
Okay.
I have a whole fucking city of worshippers.
Oh, Kuatoa.
I love Kuatoa.
Yeah, Zach. Actually, in the library thing, you'll see that there's check boxes more or less next to the.
Okay.
If you click the checkbox next to classes, it'll pop up on your right side for you to
Cool.
pick any time.
Can we play Kuatoa yet?
No. Why the fuck
Motherfucker.
would you want
Are you serious?
to? Are you?
Yes.
Yes, he is. He wants to meme. He wants to meme so hard.
You can meme way harder without being a Kuatoa.
They're awesome. They're giant fish people. They're god. They're gods.
Yeah,
Are bull-
they're giant
but
fish
they're
people,
powerfully-
but practically, Tommy,
they're what?
you gotta think practically.
I can't. I don't have a character sheet in front of me, so I don't see the stats. I can't read.
They would probably be terrible.
They have sunlight sensitivity.
Oh,
Meaning if
you.
you're-
Instead
yeah.
of kobolds, and we can play kobolds. That's a shit decision.
I don't think it's. I think it's
Suppressing the
because
party
they
is
just
a
like they're
4,
weak
which
AF.
means 200 experience. I'll award that at the end of the session. So even though you guys didn't, succeed,
Do anything.
you all still got 50 experience points for Zach dying. So
I did a really good job at being tied up. I sold that role.
Well, I killed Zach. Do I get the most experience? Because I killed him twice.
You did
That's
kill
like
him
double
twice.
experience.
roll DM persuasion.
Uh,
No.
but I have advantage.
And you still rolled shit,
Of
so
course.
no. No, you
Of
don't.
course. These rolls their ass.
Okay. Governor Tarbaugh, after handing you the potions and seeing you just instantly drink one. Bit thirsty, I see. You are welcome to finish your day here, but we would like to know why this occurred. As much as I hate to say it, you are the most competent group of people we have here. I resent that, sir! Castellan
He said you aren't or are the most competent.
are.
Oh.
I can't stand up. He's just gonna call from like up on the fucking rafter up above.
You're welcome to stay the night. As long as you need to. But we would like to know why this happened.
I need the weapon.
Oh god, bird person.
Bird person. Need weapon.
I'm gonna hand him a dart.
Fuck it, I take it. I stowed away one of my fucking bird pockets. I don't know.
Bird pockets. I don't think that's how it works.
Well, all we know is that they went to the southeast. That's it. Obviously, if you try to follow... Sorry, dear, did you want to say something?
Oh, I was just going to say, so does that mean we go southeast? Do we go after them? They took my
No.
stuff.
Creed just gonna call from above. No.
Why Creed no won't go?
Why
I'm
Creed no
dying.
I'm gonna crawl up the wall. I'm go to this dude and hand him a fucking potion.
I can't move.
I
You
hand you the
do
potion
realize we have a perfectly competent cleric here. You don't need to be swallowing magical potions just yet.
She turned the dragon into a zombie.
I make the sound of the fat merchant we escorted into the city, like crying. I'm looking at Creed. It's like where, basically, what with the merchants crying.
With his
You get
basically
resurrected.
death wails.
You get your
No.
throat slit.
Well, man, I guess so. But like, we're walking into the city, and he's just like, "Please protect me," or something like that, like all blubbering.
I'm gonna wiggle the potion at Creed really suggestively. You take your turn into Dark Thing. Your choice. Urk would take potion though.
You take your turn in the dark. Creed is gonna stare at him, and he's just gonna start crawling away from him.
Come back, you left potion here.
I turned to the governor.
Yeah, he's just kind of standing there with his arms crossed, very, not happy he's being ignored.
Yeah, I turned to the governor. I'm just like, "How can I help?"
Are Dumb and Dumber done quite yet?
Probably not.
Wait, Urk's gonna turn around. Which one dumber? I'm gonna point down at Creed and like nod at him.
Urk.
I don't think it really matters that much, but moving on, we would be rather grateful if you were able to figure out why and where exactly their camp is, why they came here, what the camp, where it is. We will pay you 250 gold apiece to do so. Plus, if you find anything on the way, it's yours.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I would like to retrieve my stuff anyway.
Well, it's rightfully yours to do so. We do have some basic weapons here if you need to restock, as you Birdman say you don't have a weapon.
I take out my sketch pad and scrawl out a picture of a katana as best I can. Ask if he has one of the. Probably I realize probably not.
Best we have is just a normal longsword.
I sigh heavily, but then I bow and I say, "Thank you. Arigato."
You can feel free to stay here for the day, rest up. Sneaking out at night is probably the better idea anyways, as I'm sure you don't want to just walk up to the camp and announce that you are coming.
No.
Exactly, I'm glad you agree.
Exactly. I'm glad you agree.
Alright, I'm done here. as he just walks back to the keep, just arms crossed and in a bit of a tiffy.
In his thoughts, these are the people who can save us. These are the most competent people. In the
He did say, unfortunately, you are the most competent people here.
Alright.
It's like just Urk in the corner, just picking his nose. Huh?
Dragging Creed around because he didn't crawl fast enough.
He would have
Trying
picked
to
you up and
feed him the potion.
he would have picked you up and like tossed you not so gently on a bed.
Cracking rib.
Does the 2 damage left, knocks me out.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Yeah, you take 4 bludgeoning damage. You're unconscious.
Well, I'm knocked out.
I'm gonna pour the potion in his mouth just to make sure he heals overnight.
Best uses of these potions.
Here, I'm gonna roll. Josh, you heal back for 5 health points.
11?
No, 5.
Oh.
Wait, he's got 2d4 plus.
I already rolled
Wait,
for
that's
it.
impossible. He's got 2d4 plus 4. The lowest he could possibly get is a 6.
2d4 plus 2.
Oh.
Oh.
Right.
It's okay. Tommy rolls plays himself in every campaign.
Tommy rolls what?
Role plays himself in every campaign.
I do. That's why I give you a hard time and make you think rules and make you look shit up.
So Creed is just gonna sleep. He's gonna
Yeah.
wake up after this potion was poured in his mouth, sigh, and just go back to sleep.
Well, so sleeping not an option. You were dead.
Yeah.
You'll just lay there for 8 hours, taking a long rest. What would the rest of you guys like to be doing during what will effectively be a long rest?
Am I able to like pick around to see if I can find something as a new like arcane focus since mine was taken from me?
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
You managed to find, after poking around inside and around the keep for a bit, what you think is a wand.
Ooh, pretty. I'm gonna use the wand as my temporary arcane focus until I find my stuff.
Hayden, Zach's calling you, but he's super low on the volumes.
I'm trying to begin a character,
Yeah.
and I started one thing called Unnamed up at the top, but it won't let me open its page. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see here. You might already have it opened, like, somewhere else. Like, try... Here, let me just get rid of it.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
It's alright. You just interrupted me!
Okay, what exactly am I going to want to do now to start just putting this character together? Like,
Well, did you decide what you want to be?
yes,
What do you want to be?
cleric.
Cleric. Do you know what type of cleric you want to be?
No, I just want to get. I got to do some more reading and whatnot. I have the basic idea of
Yeah,
what my backstory is and certain things.
It's gonna matter because you have to select at level 1 what your divine domain is gonna be.
Yeah.
So before you even start creating your character, just
Okay.
read into which divine domain you think you might want to be.
Okay.
It can be any of them, really. Just do what you want.
Okay.
We'll worry about rolling stats probably at the end of the session when you decided or something. So yeah, Calissa, you think you found a wand. Let me go ahead and mark that in your inventory. Wand. Okay, that's what she was doing for a little while. That probably takes you about 4 hours of searching to cover the whole grounds.
With my 9 investigation.
Yeah. You felt compelled to check on between every blade of grass and every rock just to make sure, is this magical? Is this magical? Is this wand? Moving on. Yeah, Urk.
Urk.
What do?
Urk sleep. At time of night.
At daytime, but okay. Urk do same thing.
Oh, I thought we were doing a long rest. Yeah, we're doing.
Yeah, you're resting during the day.
Well, at that time of day then. Urk sleep.
Urk sit here, look at ceiling, think about life.
Urk contemplate deep mysteries on the universe.
Why cauldron go flying? Urk never know.
Think about cousin Dirk in far off galaxy. Wonder how he doing.
The world may never know. Subaru, what do?
Well, first of all, how much of my gear exactly? Is all of my gear?
All of it.
All of it. Okay. So
All of it.
I need new chainmail. I need things to survive with, like food, I guess. And pretty much, I pretty much just need chainmail and. Actually, I was also gonna look for a long one if possible.
Give me an investigation check. Not 15. You find the longsword and the chainmail with relative ease because that's just lying around from the guards. A lot of them had to have their stuff taken off because of burns and stuff from the dragon. However, there are no more longbows around as they were incinerated by the dragon attack. So yeah, just remove everything else from your inventory except for the chainmail and longsword. And again, that's you going around. That takes you about 4 hours to do so. You going around and asking people where this might be, and because of your weird way of talking, they don't really quite understand what you mean sometimes. So that's like it took you like at least 30 minutes with each person you asked because of that.
All right, one last thing before I go to bed. I want to see the governor.
Okay. He's currently inside the keep, inside of his office, or a makeshift office of sorts, rather.
And I want to. I'm not exactly sure. Like, probably do some kind of check. I'm not exactly sure how to convey this Kenku wise, but I want to see if we have some sort of like official document saying we are being sent out for Greece or something to that effect. Something with his name and stamped.
Oh, you basically want a order of sorts?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to roleplay this out.
Okay. So I go in.
Why are you in here, bird person?
And I'm just like official. Hold up, like I point to like some paper.
Well, I suppose if I touch anything, I can make it official, yes? What do you want?
Official. I point at the paper.
I don't think you're getting it across to me what you want.
I repeat like what he said earlier about what he wants us to do, like verbatim. Like, I want you to go.
Do you need me to make you a fucking list?
Yes.
He just takes a paper, begins writing down in big letters, "Scout enemy camp," and then hands it back to you, angrily.
Okay.
Is that what you wanted?
Thank you very much. And I bow and I start to leave. And when I am out of, pretty much when I am far enough away, I want to make a forgery with my Kenku expert advantage on whatever check. I'll forge his name.
Let me look at how expert forgery works exactly. You know, I'm gonna say that you would have, in order to forge something, you'd have to see him have written out about every letter of the alphabet, and you never saw how he signed his name. He didn't sign his name.
That's what I was trying to get him to do.
No, he just said, "Scout enemy camp," and handed it back to you, because he thought you just wanted a basically a reminder list of what to do.
Okay, so is there anything I can forge on there?
You know how to write SCOUTENMYCAMP in his name, like in his writing.
I'm just gonna copy the note.
Okay. All right. So that's what you spend the next few hours doing, very carefully. Okay, we'll go ahead and take a break right now, so I can read ahead a bit.
Cigarette.
I'm gonna go with the life domain.
The classic.
Yep. That's what this party needs.
I mean, I won't disagree with you, but just keep in mind, all it really takes to keep somebody fighting is a single healing word.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Recall life domain.
I read up on all the spells and everything.
Yeah, those are just the those are your domain spells, meaning that those don't count against your spells known column.
Cool.
Or your prepared spells. It's basically, they're one and the same, but...
Okay.
Because the thing about clerics is they innately know all of their spells. It's a matter of picking which ones to prepare at the
Right.
top of the day, every day.
Okay.
And you don't have to pick every day, and how I like to do it is because you spend time in prayer to swap out spells. If you didn't swap out the spells at the top of the day, you can do it at any point during the day too.
I said to pray.
Yeah,
But-
you have to pray for a certain amount of time. I think it's like 10 minutes per spell slot level. So say if it's like a 5th level spell you want to swap out, you have to pray 50 minutes.
Okay.
Let's see here. Life. Wow, I did not know that. That's weird. You get proficiency with heavy armor as a life domain cleric.
Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't think that's how it worked.
Do I have to choose a god?
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically,
Is
But-
Apollo?
that'll work. I don't really care.
Sounds like a cool name. And he's a god of healing and endurance.
Okay, so yeah, just make a new character sheet. Start dragging everything over for life domain cleric and
Okay.
all that.
How do I start the character sheet? I
PCs.
pieces. There we go. And I hit the plus, or the green plus symbol, right? And then
Yep.
okay, unnamed, and then I click on it. Aha, there we go. All right, I'm gonna have a cigarette, and then when I come back, I'm gonna start working on that.
Right.
I'll be right back.
Be right back. Ignore the mess.
I'm back. Who's all here?
I'm here. Is there any races that would make more sense for being a cleric?
Depends. There are, let me see, I think hill dwarves get a bonus to their wisdom. There's also, I think Kenku actually get
not sure. I think Goliaths might get buffs to their wisdom.
And I think
Autumn
that's it. I can't. I'm sure I'm missing some, but I can't remember any.
Okay. Let's see Hill Dwarf. Okay, yeah, Hill Dwarf's having a wisdom increase by 1. Oh, my HP increases every time I level up.
Oh yeah.
Nice. So do I decide what my equipment is after I do my rolls?
It should say like what you get for your equipment in both your class thing and your background thing.
Okay. For cleric, it says I get mace or warhammer. Let's see. Background.
You can only, I believe you can only, I think you can only have the warhammer if you're proficient with it though. Like, does life cleric give you proficiency with martial weapons?
Let me check.
Well, how long have I been quiet?
No, you've been quiet this whole
Wow.
time.
Cool. I thought cleric in general gave you martial proficiency with weapons.
Oh no! It depends if you are a tempest cleric or a war cleric or something like that.
This
Just
is a
like
life cleric. I get proficiency with heavy armor.
right. So unfortunately, you only have simple weapons at your disposal.
Okay. Simple melee weapons.
Right.
God, I guess Hayden's taking a shit. God, fuck it, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm finishing. Yo, you guys watched the fucking Punisher show on Netflix yet?
No.
No.
It's fucking amazing. It's amazing.
Dude, what about that net neutrality though? They're taking away my porns.
Oh yeah. Hey, I see you. You play MMOs. Be a shame if somebody made you
Took
buy
that
a
away.
pack.
Away.
Made you buy a package for that, so you had to pay 2 things per month.
I mean, I don't think it'll pass though. Like, too many people like fucking would just outrage.
I hope not.
Alright, sorry about
Did you call your local congressman, Dan?
No.
I did.
I sent a few texts and I called Elizabeth Etsy, but she's not in my state.
Alright, are we all here?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm here.
Yep.
Okay. So, you guys all wake up. It is nighttime now. Let me go ahead and get a proper... Okay. So I just had to make sure. So it's currently nighttime at the keep. Everybody else seems to be asleep. I assume you guys all meet up. Josh is now -3 instead of -4.
Yeah.
Yep. Yay.
The classic hill dwarf cleric. Yeah.
Baller.
Good shit, Zach. Clerics.
Yep.
Dwarves are like made to be clerics. Honestly, it's something you don't expect, but it works out really well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not expect for dwarves to care about the sanctity of the gods? Because
How
they're just that
racist,
cool.
Hayden. How racist.
All right. You guys all wake up. Like I said before, meet all by the gates. There's actually, from what you can see, is the gnome cleric is standing at the gates with another shorter individual next to her. They are both holding what look to be what you saw before. Some healing potions.
Do we get long rests?
Yeah.
Yes, you get your long rest. You are now at a -3 instead of a -4, Josh.
So I heal.
Yeah. You sure do.
There
Yay!
you go. Give me a second. That's not the kind of music I was looking for here.
started launching up Destiny. I'm like, PvP! When that song came on, I'm like, are we getting hype?
Fucking hype. I assume you guys approach.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You're all here.
Except for Dragonborn.
Dovakhin.
We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen, all right? Well, he isn't much, but this scruffy-looking dwarf I have next to me, that'd be you, Zach, has actually been my apprentice.
Oh no.
Well, it's not going to go well if you take it with that attitude.
It didn't go well for Dovakhin, and he took it with good attitude.
He was dead at the time.
Still took it with good attitude.
Apparently his soul was cursed. Anyways, this is Thorin. Thorin, say hello.
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 Is Dovakhin that?
Hello.
Right there.
Hello, Thorin.
Yeah, no, he's the pile of ash we took care of earlier. That's
Oh.
Steve. That was Steve.
Oh, what happened to Steve?
Incinerated. Anyways,
I assume
you heard him. He was one of the ones that was taken out by the dragon attack earlier. Thorin here spent most of the time inside the keep trying to help out, doing the infirmary in there. You might not have seen him running around as he gets a bit squeamish at the sight of blood.
Wait,
But he's a cleric.
I'm gonna point at Creed.
I'm working on it.
Yes, Urk.
No, Urk's like verifying your point. You're like, yeah, that's a good point.
Anyways, we have gifts for each of you. For helping the town. I know Governor Nighthill already gave you some, but I have a potion for each of you.
Ooh.
So everybody gets a potion of healing in your inventory, 2d4 plus 2. Including you, Thorin. Zach, go ahead and give me your rolls now. So we'll just do your stat rolls right now.
Okay, just D20s, right?
No.
So what do I do?
You roll 4d6s 6 times.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume that this dwarven cleric that we're meeting has a beard.
Do you have a beard?
No. Roll 4 like that.
How do I do that?
And then do
You
that.
drag 4 of them one by one onto a bar, like 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Then you, after you drag all 4 of them there, hold it and then drop it on the.
Yeah, do good or I'll beat you.
No, do good or the campaign will beat you, and then we'll beat you.
I did that 4 times?
6 times.
6 times.
Okay.
So 5 more times. Well, we'll do that in a second.
Oh god.
It's okay. He gets to do 2 arrays.
Oh, ooh,
Pretty good.
I'm not
3 more.
looking.
Well, no, Zach, you can look. It's fine.
I'm
These
just
are
gonna
your.
wait till I'm done. I'm just focusing on dragging this thing in here. Go in there, stupid thing.
Zach, you can actually just click on the bar and it will roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Space.
Okay.
That's your first set.
So now I put these into my.
No. Hold on.
No, roll again.
Yeah,
for
you
the
get
love
to
of
roll.
God.
You get to roll again. I allow two chances at this.
Okay. So I roll
6 more times.
6 more times. So I could just click the same bars 6 more times,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, just rapid click that shit.
That's much better.
Yeah.
There you go.
You still got a 9, but that's okay. It's always fun to have a negative.
I have 2.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
you do.
necessarily better. That's almost the same shit. Yeah, you. Well,
Slightly.
Slightly better, maybe, or exactly the same.
Yeah, he has one more. He has a 12 instead of an 11. Okay,
holy
Tommy.
shit. We
Hell
call
yeah.
this min-maxing, boy. Let's go.
Yeah. No, that's okay, because that means he gets a +1 off the bat for one of those instead of just a plus nothing. Alright, so
Okay.
Zach, you're going to want to pour that stuff into your wisdom. So wisdom should be your highest.
So that'd be my 16.
Followed by strength.
Yeah. So let's see here. Well, it's going to be 17 because you have a +1 from your racial.
Oh yes, that's right.
And then I would
strength.
say either strength or con would be next. You've already got a +2 to con. So
Okay,
if you want to min max this, I'd say put your 14 into con. So then you have a +3.
Yeah.
Right off the bat.
Oh, whoops, not. I meant to put that in
Here.
Constitution.
I gotcha. 16. Your strength should probably be your 13.
Okay.
I'd make Dex your 12.
God damn it.
Make Charisma your 11, and then your Intelligence your 9.
Yeah.
If you want that's personal preference. You can put that 9 wherever you want into Charisma, or like do you want to be like a less than charismatic dwarven cleric, or
No,
do you want
I'll take your advice, Hayden. I'll go with what you think. So I think I got my inventory done. I got my weapons, my chainmail.
I don't fuck with you if you don't chain, man.
I see my spells.
Yeah, that's gonna be your important part. Let's see here. I'll make sure that you do actually have everything. Efficiencies and okay, just choose 2. Acolyte. I'll just go ahead and roll your roll for you. Roll me 5d4s, Zach.
Okay. 5.
Like, yeah, if you pick up the d4 and then right-click, it will multiply it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have 130 gold pieces starting off.
Okay. Cool.
Yep, clerics are potentially one of the more wealthy.
And I get 2 spells.
No, your spells known. Your spells known is. Fuck! I should know this off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure it's your. Proficiency plus cleric level plus. Oh boy. Spellcasting.
Oh,
Your
I need
prepared spell list is wisdom modifier plus cleric level.
Okay.
And you can change those spells like every day, pretty much, as long as they're from the cleric spell list or your expanded spell.
Okay, so
Yeah.
cleric life of domain, and then I have to go with level 1, correct?
Yeah, right off the bat.
I only get cure wounds and bless. That's all I get.
No, you get more than that. Those you get to know off of your entire off the entire spell list for clerics.
Oh, okay.
You just have to pick a number of spells to meet the aforementioned modifiers that Hayden said. As Diane
Yeah.
chose two, it's gonna be easier.
Bless and Cure Wounds, those do not count against your prepared spells. You
Yeah,
just
they
will
technically
always have those ready.
Okay.
You also have to pick out your cantrips. You start off knowing 3.
Okay.
So, again, in the library tab, just hit where the checkboxes hit spells, and then you can narrow it down to spell levels, because there are some spells that aren't in PHP that are in other stuff. Like there's new spells in Xanathars. So, all right. But you've got the basics of everything else. We can move on for now. There's not going to be combat right away, so you should be able to pick out stuff. But your spells known is is 4. Spells prepared. Sorry. Because
And
it's
so,
clear.
and like you said, I could choose any of those spells for the life domain.
Well, for clerics,
Yeah.
yeah, like your life domain spells. Like I said, those are prepared all the time. If it's a level 1 spell that a cleric can use, then you can like just hit the cleric tab. Don't hit cleric life domain.
Okay, I see. Cool.
Yeah, you can pick out 4 of those to have ready,
Okay, cool.
and then you get to have 3 cantrips.
Okay. Really sorry. I fucking have to pee so bad.
But shoo. All right, everybody have stuff in their inventory. Potions of healing.
Yep.
Yep.
I was just gonna ruffle fucking Thorin's beard after I get the
All right. All right. So you guys know where to go, right?
Southeast.
Yeah, you're supposed to go southeast.
That's all we were told.
I show him the paper. I gave him when their fancy new signed orders from the governor, and I show the paper.
She just kind of her lips kind of do that, and just she nods her head. Okay. Have fun.
Bye.
Let's start marching.
All right. So, I mean, you guys, I assume everybody goes. As you guys all the way, like, make your way through town to the southeast side, I mean, it's fairly obvious to see where they all went with the massive foot traffic that came through there, leaving its mark on the town. Let's see here. And you do make your way over towards what's known as the green fields. Let me see if I can't find a bigger map for you guys.
Hey, Hayden.
Uh,
I'm from around this area, right? So, can I use my wandering feet to kind of think of where they might be heading toward, like the train and everything? If there's anything spectacular over in that direction?
as far as you know, not really, just some mountains.
Okay.
Normally it's too treacherous, and all the annoying kobolds kind of kept you away.
Makes sense. Ark's gonna sigh deeply. Ugh. Me think they have a lair.
Lair?
I'm gonna point over to where they run. Big hills. They hide in them. Never come too close to Urk Swamp, though.
what I'm looking for.
I'm just gonna hold out a fist. This Urk weapon. You try.
I'm just gonna shake my head and be like, Urk weapon, and then make fart sounds.
What?
It's like Urk weapon.
Well, Urk has higher score, so your weapon.
I'm trying to find a better. Ah, there we go. That's better. Let me see if I can't find where exactly you guys are on this map.
Please take your time.
I found it.
Hooray. Well, boy.
Map of the Sword
Oh,
Coast.
dear.
Greenest is at the very bottom.
Loading for me.
Yep.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's a relatively big picture, so just give it a second.
Sword Coast.
Yeah, greenest is at the very bottom.
Still loading.
Oh, there
Oh,
we
there
go.
we go.
Okay. Oh, this is a pretty cool Sword Coast map. I like this a lot more than the usual one.
Like the Hex map, yeah.
So at the very, very top, you said?
Very,
Bottom.
very bottom.
Ah,
Look at you, Dan, always doing the opposite of what I say. Don't hit
I'm
the bag.
sorry.
I hit the bag.
I'm
It's the very
sorry.
top. It's at the bottom, Dan.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people. My lungs hurt when I laugh now. God damn it.
As you guys are actually about to leave town, you see this bald man and what is clearly a monk, G or Gi, or I don't know the proper saying. It's Gi. Nicole, I feel like you would
Well,
know.
it depends on what martial arts he does.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Currently bent over, clearly examining a what looks to be a staff of some sort. He hasn't noticed you guys quite yet.
I'm gonna walk up to him.
Alright. He seems kind of busy. He's just kind of examining the staff and looking around. He looks over and picks up what looks to be a choker of sorts.
Oh, daddy.
I was about to say.
I'm gonna look at him. Look at the stick. What for?
Ah!
Yeah.
Who are you?
Urk.
I am a Subaru Toyota.
Creed.
Oh. Oh, okay. Not one of them. They left hours ago. We're okay. He kind of stands. Yeah, he stands up, holding the staff, which is clearly broken, and the choker, which is also ratty.
Okay,
I am Nessun Maldara. He kind of bows for a second. Nice to meet you. Ow! As mid bow, he clutches his leg and kind of falls to the ground. As you see, it is currently bandaged up and is bleeding a bit.
I want to do medicine check to kind of touch up his bandages.
Okay, just give me a medicine roll.
Make him a little more comfortable.
Break his neck. That'll make him comfy. Real comfy.
Wait. To be fair, we could always just give him new legs.
Oh my god.
We're not getting into that,
Here we go.
Tommy. We're not doing it. Not again.
What was his name again?
Nessim Waldara, spelled Nesim, and then Waladra.
How do you pronounce that?
Waldara.
Walter.
Walter. Nani?
Mr. $1.
Where are you guys going?
Mountains.
You're pointing out.
dragons.
I assume you're pointing out just towards the southeast.
You assume too much. No, he's just gonna say the mountains.
I'm gonna make dragon sounds like.
He kind of like cowers it. Not again.
We're looking for the cult of the dragon.
His eyes kind of go wide for a second, drops the staff in the choker and grabs you by the shoulders.
Ow. I still hurt from being dead.
Sorry, I was overwhelmed with emotions for a moment. You're going after the cult of the dragons?
Can you stop
Yes.
touching me, please?
He lets go of your shoulders.
Thank you, I still hurt.
It's okay, I do too. As he, like, rubs his leg. Sorry, it's just, these possessions here are not my own. They're of my master, Leosin Erothar. We're monks from Burdusk. He disappeared last night after we managed to fight our way to the keep. He decided to go back out. He's been studying these cultists for forever. As much as I know as far as where he went, I came out here to try to find him. I've been scouring the town all day, and it wasn't until just, well, before it got dark, that I found his staff and his choker, which he always wore.
See, and I point to the choker. See?
He just picks it up and kind of hands it to you, like with a questionable look on his face.
What does it taste like?
Leather. Sweat of an old man.
You just put it in your mouth.
Yeah, it tastes like leather.
Don't forget the sweaty old man.
I'm gonna
And sweaty old men.
toss it in a random direction and start following it.
What the fuck?
What?
Is this some advanced Kenku tracking?
He's just staring at him.
What does
Are
this?
you saying
are you
are you saying you're gonna get my master back for me?
Get your master back for me, and I nod my head yes.
Don't.
Oh joy!
I'm gonna attempt to pick up his staff and be like, Urk, take it to him.
I don't think he has much of a use for this stuff. He can walk perfectly fine. It was mostly just for looks anyways, for as far as I know. And fighting, but it's kind of broken now. It's like split in half, actually, and it's just kind of hanging by a little bit of wood still. Wood and cloth.
What are Callista and Thorin doing?
Watching attentively.
Yep.
Which way he might have went.
I hold up the choker like it's an obvious answer.
Zach, you still have to select your cantrips.
Yeah. Those are those just spells.
Yeah,
I was trying to
spells. They're level 0 spells.
Okay. That makes sense now. Cool.
I'm honestly worried that my master might have tried to infiltrate their ranks when they left. It's the only reason I can think that his choker and staff would be out here in the direction that they left.
I hold
What
up
does he
the,
look like?
Old and
I
silky.
mean, we don't want to kill him with the others, right?
Silky.
Yeah,
He got that soft
silky.
skin. Got that soft skin, boy. Ancient monk secret.
Let me see if
That
I
boy
can.
Avon.
Asian.
I don't think we're gonna kill any of them. I mean, we could kill the fodder. We did that easy enough, but their leader.
I mean, we've killed them all so far, right?
Except for the leader.
It's, except for
The
the leader,
leader-
but I don't
The
think
leader
he's
vaporized
disguised
Dragon.
as a leader. Unless he is. In which case he chose a very poor position to infiltrate as.
Very poor position to infiltrate us.
I mean, it works, and not that poor.
Or
He's-
did it?
He's
Alright.
old and silky.
Dragonborn
Hold
dead.
on,
he
hold
think
on.
work.
Actual, I was joking. I said that. He is a slightly older gentleman, bald, like as you see here. He can be noticed, I suppose, by the scar that runs across his entire forehead. That's about it. I don't think many of the cultists are probably bald, so
Did we
Right.
kill any bald cultists in the back of the city over there? Any of you guys remember?
they all had hoods.
Yeah, one that we can recognize.
I mean, technically,
I'm gonna-
technically the half dragon was bald.
I mean, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna look
I'm
at
gonna-
him. He human like you?
Of course.
Whoa.
I mean,
I'm
not-
back up
not-
defensively.
Not that I discriminate, but
Back up defensively.
naturally.
What do you mean, Urk monk?
I see.
Creed is gonna huff at him and flip his tail at the man.
I'm
Let
putting
us
on the
go.
choker.
Let us be non-human somewhere else. Nurse will
Yeah.
throw his hands in the air and we can walk away.
I'm following Urk, and I put the choker on defiantly while I looked at this guy.
The choker itself is broken too. The latch on it is torn off.
I'm just carrying it in my beak then.
Can I
Creed's gonna
have my
flip
master's
his-
choker back?
Creed's gonna flip his tail at the man as he walks past him.
Sorry, can't hear you, non-human ears.
Good luck, brave adventurers. Thank you.
Racist old dickbag. Holy
I don't know what they're teaching those kids at monk school. Like, seriously.
I mean, naturally.
Yeah, naturally. Is he human? Well, naturally. Whoa, easy there. I feel like he's got a hood hidden somewhere. Maybe he belongs in that cult. Holy shit.
No. I mean, obviously, the cult of the Dragon Queen is an equal opportunity. They've got kobolds under employ. I mean, come on.
And Floyders enslaved. There's a
I was
very
gonna-
fine
I was
line.
saying, they
Not-
don't show up.
Hey, not
Sounds
they
like a real-
if they get at least two like 3/5 of the pay wage as the rest
I was literally about to say that sounds
and
like
of the
a
vote.
Massive.
But
They
hey,
don't.
do they have
They don't
do they
show
have
up
an
to the
HR?
city. They didn't show up to the city and be like, "I brought my coworkers." They're like, "No, I brought my slaves."
And they didn't say,
Yeah.
Jeffrey, can you please attack these adventurers? They said, go get them, Kobold. Those kind of little racist.
Fucking hell, like, that's exactly what Hayden was saying. I think it just sounds like a real big 3/5 compromise, like
Yep.
fucking slave city.
All right, we're just gonna continue on.
Alright.
Non-human journey.
I'll walk in front.
I'll go walk in the back.
When's the last time we actually ate?
Now,
I assume like just before the castle and everything. I don't keep track of that as much anymore.
They didn't take my food, so I take out a ration bar and eat it.
I'm just gonna go to the stream and get a fish because you know.
I have
That
no
was a
food.
long walk to the stream
Is it?
in the opposite direction.
Yeah. You would have.
Oh. Wait, I think I have a ration. Never mind. Cut the film. I do
have
have a ration.
So I would like to survival check to find some.
All right, go for it.
I literally just ate before I met up with you guys.
Yep. It was the ashes of the dead. Anyways.
Yep.
Does Thorn have a beard?
I
Yes.
made hot cocoa out of Dragonborn's ashes.
It's like it's more like Nesquik at this point.
Vitamin.
Vitamin Re. Anyways.
Vitamin Re. Full of antioxidant.
So, eventually, as you guys make your way through the town, you kind of at southeast. I think southeast is what I said, right?
Yes.
I'm not crazy.
Are we heading towards the Sunset Mountains?
No, I think we're headed like down towards like
Orlando.
below Tribor and Easting. Oh wait, that's not even Tribor. That's Ereabor. Let's definitely not go to the Wood of Sharp Teeth. That just doesn't sound fun at all.
No.
I think that's
Well,
better, but
yeah, none of you guys have really seen a map of Sword Coast before, because I mean, calligraphy or not calligraphy, mapping and all that kind of stuff is relatively rare to have it done, especially of the whole area. That's just for your reference, so you know where you are currently, like out of character.
Okay.
In character, it would be very expensive to have that map.
Yeah.
Wood
that's
of
why
Sharp
Urk
Teeth still
naturally.
does not sound fun.
Let's see here. Yeah. You guys are just going further south towards the border, basically. You guys just find like entire press, like, because it's the grasslands at this point. Just a massive swath of grass is just entirely trampled down. But you really don't know how many there were exactly just based off of this. It's a lot. You do notice two different sets of footprints. One's heading towards the town, and then one's heading back. It's probably safe to assume that one of the sets is their approach and one is their leave. They came and went the same way. So you're definitely on the right track.
Well, that's good. Did I find any food?
Yeah, you found some bugs.
Boy, that's already.
You're in the grasslands. It's kind of hard to hunt.
I mean,
for
birds
lunch.
eat bugs.
Yeah, I know. You do. You good.
I got my protein for the day. I'm good.
Eventually, following this trail, just going on and on for a while. If any were proficient in survival, you could glean that it's about 12 miles worth of walking. Until eventually you reach a rugged region where it's more steep-sided rocky plateaus are kind of overtaking where the rolling hills of grass were once. There are little streams every now and again coming out of some gullies, and just the plateaus just go 50 to 100 feet up in the surrounding area. You're not in between any of them right now, but you can definitely see them kind of off in the distance a bit. They have caves, and you point to one?
Yeah, I point to one and I'm like, camp.
But we just started.
camp up there.
You just started, yeah.
Well, I mean, they're a while away, right? They're probably like, they're like about big as fuck. Like, probably would be like a full day's march away, or they're closer.
You don't know.
Can I roll a survival to know? I don't know. Give me something.
No, you can't know how far away they are.
Well, like human beings can see relative distance. Like, oh, I think that's this far away. Or blah blah blah.
Sorry, were you pointing at the plateau to see if there was a camp up there?
No, well, I was trying to get across that we should camp there.
Okay.
I mean, Creed's just gonna keep walking.
Yeah, we just started. We woke up
Yeah.
at nighttime.
Yeah,
It's not even daytime
as
yet.
soon as it just turned night, so you guys could effectively try to sneak by better and everything. Yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Plus, there was a certain party member that would stop bitching about how he died and came back to life, and he didn't ask for any of this, and
So
I
there's
am
a
my
name
scars.
Dragonborn.
As you guys keep walking for a bit, actually not too far away from the spot that Subaru had pointed at and said camp, you see a plume of smoke coming up, and here's some light talking going
On top of the plateau?
No, kind of at the bottom of it, like near one of the caves. One of the many caves that's in the plateau.
We can sneak. Yeah.
I
You
point to my
can.
jingly jangly armor.
I'm gonna stealth
What if they are friendly?
over.
All right, for those who would like to stealth, roll for it.
Eh.
I'll roll.
For Dans that would like to fail, roll.
-3. Nope, that is a plus. That is not a minus. Nope, that is -33. What the fuck? Okay. Now I should be able to do it right.
We all suck.
Yeah!
Except for Creed. Except for fucking Creed.
Yo, I swear every time someone says Creed's name, I think that motherfucker from The Office. That's tiefling.
Okay, give me 1 second. Get this ready. So, everybody's attempting to sneak up and approach, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get everybody on here. Thorn, I need to give you a dwarf.
I still have the maps from Greenest up. I can definitely close that now.
Yes, yeah, you can close that. Zach, how do you imagine your dwarf looking?
Just want a beard.
Okay, that's all the dwarves.
Fucking racist.
You and some of the women.
All right. He's a male dwarf with
Yeah.
a dark colored beard.
Okay.
I don't know. Just pick me something.
Yeah. Down real easy. Let me go with this one because it looks a bit younger.
If anyone's like, there you go. That works.
Oh, he's dwarfing.
Okay, let me go ahead. Sorry, I'm getting this ready so you guys can actually have a good visual.
All good.
I'm sorry, I'm taking time to do my job right, guys.
How dare you?
First time for everything, asshole.
Fuck you.
Ooh.
Please don't kill my character.
The rocks fall. Urk dies. Alright,
Jesus fucking Christ.
for everybody that approaches, which is everybody.
Yeah. That's funny shit that I thought that. I told you it was a good place to camp. They thought of it first.
Oh.
You currently see about 4 cultists and 8 kobolds, all kind of gathered around a massive fire, more or less. You actually see your cart that you had taken to the edge of the city from the bag merchant.
Bigglesworth.
On the other side, with Bigglesworth Co. inscribed on the side. It's good. It's I don't exactly have a good. It's just upper right hand corner towards the rocks, and it seems to be have been stuffed with some bags that are currently hanging out of the doors. The cultists are currently arguing with each other, and the kobolds are all just kind of sitting around annoyed. What do you mean you don't know how to cook a hen? Well, no, it wasn't part of the fucking training now, was it? Is there food yet? No, there's no food yet. Give food! Who thought it was a good idea to keep kobolds as allies? That's racist!
That's racist.
As you see the kobolds all kind of
God damn it.
grab their food, and which is only half cooked at this point, a single hen, and they all go off like as a group to the right side over here, sitting among the rocks, just kind of eating their own food. As the cultists all gather around the campfire and sing their campfire song, C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N song.
D-A-G-R-A-G-O-N song.
Would help if you just sing along.
Bum, bum, bum.
So
He fucking
And
tried.
they're all just kind of arguing over how to best cook a hen.
Creed is still hidden, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they haven't noticed you guys.
Okay.
Even in those shitty rolls, yes.
Should we try and fight them or just try and avoid them?
We stand in the fight.
I would like to, Creed is gonna look at all the members and say, I would like to try something while we're still hidden.
Okay.
What is it?
Creed is gonna look at look at Subaru and explain his plan in his mind that he's gonna try and get the kobolds to be convinced there's no more food and they have to fight the cultists for the food.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I nod agreed.
So he's gonna look over at one of the kobolds because they're all within 120 feet of him,
Yes, they are.
and just whisper in his
You can-
mind.
You can even pick out which one talked earlier.
That one, the one that talked. I'm gonna whisper in his mind, cultists are hiding their food. There's only that much food. You will starve. You have to take the cultist food.
Give me a deception roll.
Well, I am good at these, but we'll see.
Ah,
Not bad. It's not half, it's not half.
the natural below 10, of course.
He looks. You see him like look left to right. Looks over to his buddy. Do you hear voices? I don't hear voices. I don't. Yeah.
Starts having existential crisis.
I wonder if this would work. So for my thaumaturgy cantrip,
That's a fun one.
I want to make it sound like ominous whispers are coming from the kobolds to the cultists.
Yes.
I'm 30 feet away from the cultists. Would that work? That's the range, 30 feet.
Do it.
You're 30 feet away from the wrong side.
Yeah.
I know. So it has to be cast on the side that it's coming from.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you'd have to like walk over another 20 feet or so, but there's no way to do that without breaking your cover.
Okay.
I point.
Yeah, leveled up.
I like your idea, but it would be with a disadvantage to do it.
Okay.
There's always something else you can do, but no metagaming.
I point at my beak
Kill them?
and look at the rest of the group, kind of, and just quietly make like various different mimicky noises, indicating like we could use this.
Creed is gonna speak to him in his mind. Yeah, but they're going to know you're talking from the forest, not over where the kobolds are. And then he's gonna turn and try again on the one that the original one who said, "Do you hear voices?" The one that went, "I don't hear voices. I'm gonna talk to him."
Now you hear
And I'm gonna whisper to that one. cultists are keeping all of your food. They don't want you to have any. You're
The-
just slaves to them.
The one that said, "I don't hear voices."
Yeah.
Okay, deception roll.
I heard voices too now. Oh, good, we're voice friends.
Start eating their food again.
Damn it.
Are we relying on this fire?
What did your voice say? Mine said something about cultists keeping the food for themselves, but I can see it right there.
I'm like degrading into like a
Don't boo me.
like a Jewish grandmother from New York again.
I mean, I've had a kobold.
Ugh.
No, but I've had plenty of juice to know that's accurate.
Are they
That-
cooking their food?
That's
on
like
the
that's
fire?
a hag voice. That's not a kobold voice.
Are they still cooking their food?
They're trying to figure out how to cook it. Yeah, they're not doing a very good job.
They're just
I
standing
wonder if
around.
I
It's like,
can-
time is money, friend.
Think about managing the fire to make it like increase and just burning their food to like ash.
I don't think it actually increases it, does it?
No, it makes it look.
Flicker,
They flare up.
Oh,
Yeah.
color.
Oh, brighten or dim. Okay, so it doesn't actually increase the flames. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God, this next baby I'm saving my life.
All I need to take.
Fight them.
Yeah, at this point, like when the kobolds go up back, you take a whiz as he starts coming over towards you guys.
I'm going to cause thaumaturgy and make the trees in the areas around us start rustle when he gets close, like something just darted off over in a different direction, and like if I can, like eyes blinking in the dark, you know, just spooky stuff like in this area.
I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna try and increase it. If we could both do it at the same time, make it extra spooky.
Okay, you're assisting him, so
Like ominous winds and like the sound of things scuttling in the darkness.
Can you
Just
even
to
do
make
Cuddling
it
in
so
the
that
darkness.
Yeah.
cuddling.
You
If
can do
you-
Cuddling.
also like ominous whispers.
Yeah, just so this area is like he gets a little. Okay, I need to piss in the other direction.
If he looks like
as he's walking over, you actually notice he's kind of stumbling a bit. He's probably a bit drunk. As
Of course.
he walks right up, not caring about what's going on,
I
just
wanna,
unbuckles his pants right in front of you, Creed, and just takes it out and just leans his head back.
I'd like to go up and try to pull him into the woods without the others noticing.
I was gonna say I'm right there. I'm just gonna grab him and pull him into the woods too.
Okay.
Cover his mouth. I'm gonna cover his mouth.
It's gonna be a grapple check, so athletics versus athletics.
Oh, I'm not good at these.
That's what I was saying.
I mean, are you helping me?
I mean, I'll help you.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
I will give you advantage on the check then.
Okay. You
Who's
roll
gonna
a
make
range
it?
ball.
Creed
Let
is
me
doing
make
it
Yeah.
Oh, Creed's
He's
doing
right
it?
in front of me.
because Creed said he was gonna do it.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, as you grab him from the front while he's still pissing, by the way, getting it all
Good.
over you.
You know what? He's gonna suffer later.
Yeah, you successfully grab him, basically chokehold him, cover up his mouth before he gets anything out. And then, are you just gonna keep him there at the corner, or are you gonna drag him further back into the?
I'm gonna drag him into the woods.
Alright. So you drag him back into the woods. He's kind of stopped struggling at this point. Who? What would you like to do?
Kill him.
Well, I would like to like watch him the rest of the just kind of over there.
I want to hit him.
The Creed is gonna look at you and be like, "No," as you're getting closer. Just in your mind, no.
Why?
Silent kill.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hold the staff up higher.
I wanna try to approach him with my sword drawn. And
I mean, Creed's just kind of chokeholding him at the moment.
Yeah.
Although I feel like the longer we have the cultists over here, the rest of the group is gonna notice. Like, come over
Creed
here.
is just gonna look at everyone. Someone kill him and take his clothes.
All right, I'm gonna hit him with the staff. No one's stopping me. I'm gonna hit him with the fucking staff. Put him on the combat tracker. Which cultist is he? 3? Let's go, boy.
Creed already told you no.
Bonk,
Said kill him.
bonk.
There you go.
The first nat 20 of the night.
Yay. You hit him in the head really, really hard.
Now, hold up. I gotta ask. Lethal, non-lethal?
Lethal.
Lethal.
He said
As-
kill.
of course it is.
As you just basically reach into his heart, and into his chest, pull out his heart, take a bite out of it, you animal, you. Urk, do what Urk does
Creed's
best.
gonna look at Urk and be like, "You got that all over me. All
Yeah,
of
pee
your
all over
blood."
you too.
You're covered in blood and piss, apparently.
But
I
that's
want to try to
disturbing.
cop those clothes.
I'm gonna take off those clothes and put on my vestments.
Your vestments?
They're like
I want-
before he just had a normal robe on, which was his costume. Now he's putting on his like fortune teller outfit, you know, with the hood
Yeah,
and
he's getting ready for whatever might just happen.
yeah, he's got his
And
like
clean
hood
clothes.
on, and
We should leave.
his costume needs to be washed later now.
I want to put on the cultist robes.
I'm gonna look at
on
the
top.
cultist.
Okay,
What's
well,
top of
the
my shit?
cultist's thing now has a hole in the middle of its chest where the heart's supposed to go.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right,
imagine
I'm,
be a little-
I'm just checking to make sure you know.
I'm just assuming.
It's up to
Is
you
the-
if you want to still go through with it or not.
Is
Entirely
the
up to you.
cultist a human?
Yes.
I'm gonna look at the bird. Don't do that. You're not a human. They're gonna know right away you're not the cultist.
Doesn't
Hello, everybody. It is me, Cultist 3. How are we doing today? How are all my cultist friends doing?
Only voice line he has is "I have to take a piss" and
No. But are the robes like baggy on me?
no,
You
he's a
have
normal,
a beak.
he's a normal sized human.
Pulling the hood down low.
He's a normal sized human. So it fits
so
you
yes.
okay. No, it fits you fine. Kenku are about the same size as humans. They're humanoids. So
Now you have the problem with the beak sticking out though.
I was gonna say, can I obscure my face with the hood?
I want you to look at your picture and describe to me how you think you're gonna cover that.
Yeah, explain to me
you
the
know,
bullshit
hold up.
about to happen.
Hold up. You know what you know it. That's about what you can do.
That's what I was trying to do.
Your whole eyes.
But see, like, look at your picture. You already have a hood on, and that beak is still 3 feet out. Like,
He's not trying to be. Look at him. He's not trying to be discreet at all. Like, he's just.
I feel like
Creed
he's
is
got
gonna
about a
keep
foot of this.
every
freaking
time
foot
he
of-
tries to adjust the hood or something. Creed is just gonna go. That's not gonna work. Your beak is still sticking out. In his mind, that's not gonna work. The beak is still sticking out. That's not gonna.
Or
Work. You're
or-
a bird. The cultist was a human.
I'm gonna start sneaking over this
If-
way. Go
if
around.
they're all drunk as well, you could just try to convince them that they're seen. Beak.
I nod excitedly at Callista, and I start walking towards the
Here we
Who said
Creed is
go.
gonna be in his mind screaming, "Don't stop! Come back! Stop!"
Urk has to get in the tree and hide.
Yeah, no. Creed is now gonna hide. Creed is hiding.
I'm hiding as well.
Okay, everybody, give me your stealth rolls besides Subaru, unless you want to sneak up to them too.
Nah, that won't go well.
What the fuck? Wait, how come 3d20s came out?
I rolled as well.
Thorin was rolling with disadvantage because he also wears chainmail.
All right, so
Oh, okay. Then.
Subaru, give me your best performance roll.
Okay. So I'm basically gonna go up, and I'm just gonna say. First, I'm gonna say in that guy's voice, and be like, "Oh, I have to take a piss." And then
Did you just take a piss, Thomas?
I'm just gonna like start acting really drunk and sort of like point towards the woods and just make a bunch
Well, hold
of
up.
noises.
None of them are looking at you at the moment. They're all kind of facing back to you, and like, is this the best place to cook ahead? What do we cut off?
Oh, can I dim the fire so maybe it's harder for them to see details?
Yeah. All right, you
That'd
do
be
it.
Fucking awesome.
Look, we need to start. It's going out. Someone go get more wood. I can't deal with it.
I'm like, somebody get more wood.
In that guy's voice.
Yes.
Wait. He turns around to look at you. I need you to make me a deception check based on your disguise attempts with disadvantage because you have a massive beak. And you may no way.
Welcome to D&D, and this is Shit Dan thinks a good idea. Hitting bags, sneaking up on cultists who is previously human and using his robe.
Everybody roll initiative.
Hey, I got 20 for
God, all the kobolds go ahead of us.
What if Creed doesn't want to fight? What if Creed just wants to let the bird die?
Fuck that, the last time we tried that shit, we ended up going a whole session without moving our characters.
There's so many though.
Like,
The
so,
last time we went up against this many, we in fact all did die.
we
Yeah,
literally
there's-
already killed
Hold on.
one.
I don't know why the kobolds have such high initiative. I'm fixing it right now. I'll roll
Thank
for the
God.
cultists.
I had to pee. I'll be right back.
Meatball, there's only 11 things. That's like 2 to 1.
There were 8 the last time we had a party wipe.
Well, you didn't have Urk. Or a paladin. Like, my bad.
Well, we don't have. It's a cleric. No, they're very different. Don't insult.
Okay,
Clerics and paladins.
alright. Ooh, I wear
Both
heavy
of
armor
which
and
I
heal
play.
through my god. Ooh, I wear heavy armor and heal through my god too. Ooh.
No, paladins don't have to have a god.
Wacky waving armor inflatable paladin. Wacky
Thank
waving
God.
armor inflatable
I thought that
paladin.
was
Wacky waving armor inflatable paladin.
Okay,
Oh, no,
top of
there
the
we go.
initiative. It's Subaru. Actually, wow. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
You hold up. You've also noticed that none of the cultists, including the one you pulled back, have their weapons on them. They're by the rocks that the kobolds are sitting on.
Oh, good. So I'm gonna come up with my katana to
You don't have a katana.
him. Same thing. Same damage.
Yeah, same.
My not katana. I'm going for my longsword. And
You just straight up just basically was with a shot, and the first guy you just stab him through the chest.
then actions.
Alright. Yeah. Fighters. And you just do the same thing with this guy. Like, he just watched his friend die, and he's just like, Thomas?
Wait, that one wasn't Thomas. The one we killed was Thomas.
No. Thomas is who he thought Subaru was.
Oh, okay.
You're not Thomas.
You're not Thomas.
Alright, Creed, you go.
Meatball.
Creed.
I wanted to stay hidden. I don't want to go out.
Some team player you are.
Yeah, that increases our chances of survivability. We won't have a team wipe if someone sits out of the fight.
Ah, shit.
I
I've
don't
got to.
have range on
hold up.
anything. Six.
Fuck, I forgot I've got to play Mark's character. Is this character level 2 yet? So you're just gonna stay back the entire time, Josh?
No, I'm trying to look through all of my abilities and what cards I have.
Special move. Is this your card? Oh,
What's the distance on this one? This is the one I want to know. Shit, that's the worst distance. 5, 6, 10 is 30. No, 10 is 50 feet. Well, I guess I will make my way over here, and I will sneak. I will fail at the sneak, but I will try because I have a card in my hand. I want to do stuff with. Not bad.
Yeah. Better than any other passive, so.
1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think I can go 60. No, 30. Go right here. Okay.
Alright, and you're just gonna stop right there?
That's as far as I can go. I don't have the distance I need just yet.
Alright, cultist number 1 is going to run!
Attack of
Yep.
opportunity.
He's probably gonna be cut down, isn't he? Nope, he's still alive. He's still alive. It is now Urk's turn.
1, 2, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna go to right here. Actually, I'll dash over to, let's see, right here. And I'll end my turn.
Zach, do you want an explorer's pack or a priest pack? Because you didn't.
That's
put
what I
that in.
forgot.
Yeah, you gave yourself a shield, so I assume you meant to grab an explorer's pack and a holy symbol as well.
Yeah, meant to.
Okay, that's fine. I'll get you. And then what are you doing, Urk? You just ran over there?
Yeah, just dashed. That'll end my turn.
You dashed for that?
Yeah, I was all the way like over here. That's at 30 speed.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Okay, it is now Callista's turn.
How far away is the cultist from me?
Each block is
Approximately?
5 feet.
God, can't you fucking math? Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Like 70 feet.
60, 65.
Yeah, it's like 60.
Is it 60 or 65?
We'll say it's 60. You can move to make it 60.
Okay, yeah. I'll move, would moving right there be 60?
Yeah, like right there is 60 for sure.
Okay, and then I'm going to do Toll the Dead. So I need a wisdom saving throw.
Colty Colt. Was damn. What's the DC?
12.
Yep, he makes it with 16.
So, what happens if he makes it?
Nothing happens because it's a cantrip.
Darn it. Alright. Then, yep.
Yeah, only evocation wizards get to ignore that later on with a powerful, potent cantrip as a feature. God, I'm a nerd. It's the kobold's turn.
All 50 of them?
Only 8 of them.
850, so about the same thing.
Hold. Patrick, how many? 3. 10. Yeah. Yep,
Know your
Patrick.
lore.
There's at least 10. Let's see here. First one onto Subaru. That's a crit. Ba da 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 da.
Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
I mean, they're all gonna be going at you. And Callista, she's the only one that's revealed herself so far, really.
How much damage can you tank? Pow.
But you are the only one within range for any of them.
Ooh.
They're just throwing stones at you.
Next one's a 20. Oh. Fuck. First I fuck you bitch, then I take a candle. Oh, the luck. 3 more. Can he survive? Oh.
Goodbye.
Oh.
One more to go. Hey, it's a miss.
Oh, fuck, that's so much.
Thorin.
All right. I go. Subaru Toyota. How much health do you have?
1.
Okay. I think I might go ahead and let's see here. I'll go
Healing
ahead
word.
and healing word. My buddy,
What's the range on that?
60. Let me count. 5, 10.
Pretty sure
I
within
should be in
range.
range.
But yeah, you can move if you want to. But it only costs a bonus action to cast that as well.
Oh. So I can do like a cantrip per se afterwards?
Or a
Is that what you
normal
mean?
spell, yeah.
Okay. So I'm a healing word. Subaru. Let me go ahead and
Roll
So
that
nice to have a healer.
D4.
there you go. There you go, my
Wow. We have a healer.
friend. And then I'm
Bounce,
going
bounce,
to
bounce, bounce.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame Cobalt 2, and I think that requires a dexterity check on his part. Or I don't know. Let me read it real quick.
It does.
So I do the cast.
Yeah, well, I just have to try to make the save. Kobold 2, you said?
Yeah. That's also 60 feet.
He makes the save.
Okay.
Here, let me get some appropriate music going on.
Spring the trap!
You know, I never thought I'd hear what Jerusalem actually sounded like. This is pretty nice. Just hear their
It's
beating
Kobold
lives.
battle. Alright, so Yeah, your turn's done. Would you like to move it all, Zach?
No.
You good? All right, Sun Dweller, because he's been here the whole time.
Totally.
5, 10, 15. 15.
Do that funky monk in white cap.
Give me a second. Do monks roll a d8 or a d10 for health?
D8.
I'm
Wait.
just gonna... Because he has technically leveled up, and you're right.
Okay.
Dirt.
I actually did 2 on the last thing. Because it's 300 for level 2, right?
Yeah.
Somebody? Okay.
And it's key. Hello.